Hello everybody, I am going to quickly show you an example of how to perform a linear regression on your TI-84. Alright, let's first always begin by reading the directions, or the scenario. The table shows the hours of TV watched by 10 students in 1 week and their scores on a math quiz from that same week. Round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. So as you can see, the units for our x values are hours, and the units for our y values are your quiz scores. Well, part A says, use your graphing calculator to create a scatter plot of the data set below. Describe the correlation between the two variables. So what we're going to do is come to our calculator. We have to first make sure that our stat plot is on to tell our calculator to create a scatter plot. So to do that, you press second, y equals, and then enter. Everything on my screen should be highlighted on your screen as well. So plot 1 should be highlighted, on should be highlighted, the scatter plot, and the little box. For example, if your off was highlighted, okay, to highlight on, scroll over to on and then press enter. Okay. Alright, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to press stat. Sorry, my computer's a little delayed, so we're going to press stat and then enter. Now we have to put our input values and our output values, so our x and y values. Now sometimes you'll already have x and y values in L1 and L2, so to clear all those values out, you go highlight L2, press clear, and then enter. And you're going to do the same thing for L1. Okay? Now we're going to put all the x values in. So if we go back, that means we're going to put 19, 8, 31, all of those x values in. Okay? So to put an x value in, you're going to press 19 and then enter. Then 8, enter. 31, 20, 12, 14, 28, 10, 17, and 18. Okay. We're going to arrow over to L2 and put all of our y values in. So our first y value is 10, 25, 11, 18, 22, 20, 10, 20 again, 16, and 24. Now what we have to make sure that our x and y values are even, so we didn't forget anything. So see how those two dotted lines line up? If you did that, you know you did not skip any values. Alright, so to continue, after we put our input values and our output values, now we're going to press window. Now X-min, X scale, Y-min, and Y scale will all remain zeros. The only thing that you'll be adjusting are your maximum values. So my X max, first off, clear that out. We're going to go look at our X table, our X values. Now my highest X value is 31. Now I don't want to choose 31 as my X max because I don't want it to cut off. So I'm going to go always a little extra. So I'm going to go to 40. So you should have 0, 0, and then my Y max, let's go back to my table. My maximum Y here is 25. So again, I don't want to say 25, I'm going to go a little bit farther. Let's say 40. So if you have a number in there, clear that out and press 40. After you set your window, your next button is to graph. And then you have a scatter plot here. It looks like we have a negative correlation and maybe a strong to moderate strength in that correlation. Alright, so that was part A. Now we're going to write the equation of the line of best fit using linear regression. So to do that, we press stat again, arrow over to calculate. You're going to go all the way down to lin reg, number 4, option number 4. Now I'm choosing this option because if you can see my scatter plot down here, it forms a pattern of a line that's falling. Now next week we're going to do a quadratic regression and a exponential regression. Now when those scatter plots will have different patterns. So for example, the quadratic will have a pattern of a U, and the exponential will have a pattern of a J. You're going to go ahead and press enter, scroll all the way down to calculate, and then press enter one more time. And that is the equation. Now the directions say to round to the nearest hundredth. So it would be y equals negative 0.60 plus 28 goes up to 30. So let's go ahead and write that on my equation. Part B was just to sketch what you had. So my equation of the line of best fit is y equals negative 0.60x plus 28.30. And then using that equation, you'll be able to answer part D and part C. I hope that was helpful with the calculator. All right, if you have any other questions, please view the rest of my website. Thank you.